Hello, good morning. I just showered. That is why I look like a wet rat. Today is Monday. Happy Monday. I think I'm gonna do a weekly vlog or something like that. Today I have to go to physical therapy and then I'm gonna go to Michael's afterward to get some supplies and I will bring you along with me. I guess I'll see you again at Michael's, but before then I really need to clean the kitchen. It is a mess from last night. I made 11 half pints of zucchini relish and it was so delicious. I'm so excited to pop one of those jars open, but my kitchen is a complete disaster. Hello, I'm filming on my phone. I just did PT. Now I'm at Michael's. We're gonna go pick out the yarn that I need. I need like 3 skeins of this particular yarn. So let's go try to find it. I hope they have it. I hope it's not sold out. But my god, it's a lot of yarn. I think we found it. This one is so beautiful. Oh my god. Wow. Stunning. Also stunning. Oh my god. Oh, this is the one that I need. Wow. This is what I ended up getting. So these 3 yarns are going to be used for a project that will be in the next vlog, I believe. They're so beautiful. I've never worked with this yarn before, but I thought the colors were so stunning and I'm so excited to see how the project that I'm gonna do turns out. I also got this big bad boy, so beautiful. I thought of my girlfriend instantly when I saw this and I thought, you know what, I need this, I have to have it. It's 20% wool, I believe, and 80% acrylic, and I thought it would make a really beautiful, I don't know, scarf maybe? It's just stunning. It's very muted, kind of dusty blue, and yeah, I had to get this one. Though yarn was buy one, get one 50% off, and I had a $5 coupon, I saved $11. That's pretty awesome. Altogether, I spent $21.60. I didn't realize that macchiato cake here was, I think it's $12.99 originally, which is, oh my god, that's kind of ridiculous. I did not know that. I didn't even look at the price. I literally was like feeling the yarns. I saw that color and I went, oh my god, my girlfriend needs this. I need to make her something with this. And I grabbed it. And then when I was checking out, I was like, oh my god, $12.99? What the hell? But okay, we'll use it, you know? We got 11 half pints of zucchini relish. If you didn't see this being made, I made it in the last vlog. This is my storage shelf. This is all I have. Just this shelf here and the bottom shelf. This box is full of kitchen stuff that I cannot store in the kitchen, obviously. And then these are, of course, everything that I have canned. I can definitely go on a little tour of what I have going on here at a later time, but right now we're gonna put all the relish away. Okay. Actually, I need to label these. I just forgot about that. Zook relish, 10, 22, 23. Love that. It looks like we got 100% seal rate on all the jars, which is awesome. None of them have the little bump here. They're all flat. You hear that? Okay, there we go. Okay, so it is time to vacuum this place. First, I have to dust though. I vacuumed up a really giant bug, and I'm not sure if it's alive, like in here, or what. Okay. All right, this is the last dump. This is just the corners of the entire apartment. I dust and then I go through with the big vacuum everywhere, and then I do the corners of everything, like the perimeter of the apartment. I don't know if you can see that, but decent amount. That is literally from 1 week. 1 week, and that's how hairy and dusty it is. Disgusting. Hello. Hi. So I'm a jar saver. I don't save every single jar, but I save most jars, or cool looking jars, or jars that I think would hold the perfect things. I always save glass spice jars so I can buy spices bulk and put them in there. So I'm gonna peel off these stickers. I'm gonna soak them a little bit, and then I have to scrape off the sticky stuff. These have been soaking for 20 minutes now, and I'm just gonna take this little scraper and just scrape off all of the paper. So now that the paper is all off, I'm gonna lay down a paper towel here, and I have Goo Gone, which is like orange oil, and it removes adhesive and sticky things from other things. So I'm gonna spray it on there, and then I'm gonna use this thing to kind of scrape it off, and most of it should come off. And then after that, I wash them really well with soap and water to get all this oil and residual stickiness off. There you have it. I know you can't really see very well, but this is a perfectly cleaned glass jar, ready to be filled with something beautiful. I'm taking the dogs out, and then I have to make dinner. Oh my god, y'all. Do you see that bug? Do you see that freaking bug? When I was vacuuming earlier, this same type of bug latched onto my toe. I had socks on, but it latched onto my toe under my sock, and I screamed and flung it across the room, and it flew somewhere. And then I eventually found it and vacuumed it up. And I just got back in from letting the dogs out. I was about to grab my camera, and I saw this. Oh. Okay then, anyway. Okay. I have my ingredients. So I know this is weird, but I'm making potato, sausage, peppers, onions, and I'm gonna use some kale, tacos. That's what I'm making for dinner. Yep, it's gonna be really good. If you haven't had a taco like that before, I suggest you make one. Compost bin is getting full again, so we'll have to take it tomorrow. Anyway, we'll have to take the compost bin tomorrow to the garden and dump it out. That bug seriously tripped me out. I'm usually a huge bug lover. That is the 3rd time that I've seen that type of bug in my apartment in the last 24 hours, and I'm just not okay because they fly, and I don't know why they're coming in. I have no idea. I think they eat bugs and stuff, so they should be out there. Tears pouring down my face from this freaking onion. Oh my god. I call this the old 1 bowl 2 sheet pans. This is an absolute beast. Usually the potatoes would be mixed in with everything else, but I didn't because they were cooking at different times. And then I ran out of room in my tortilla. So they're just on the side with ketchup. I poured truffle hot sauce on both of these. It is from Trader Joe's and it's seriously the best thing ever. Let's frickin' try these. Good potato. Wow. This kale is from the garden. It's dinosaur kale. It is simply amazing. And it's such a deep, rich flavor. Oh, holy shit. Good morning. Welcome to Tuesday. I decided to sleep in a little bit. It's 11:22. I think I got out of bed at like 10, which is really late, but I really needed it. My bod is tired and sore from PT. I'm drinking my tea with these almond cookies. I also got these mics in the mail yesterday. They were like a little wireless lapel mic. I guess we can see if it works right now because I can just plug it in real quick. I think that they are connected. Okay, can you hear me? Is this working? Hello, I'm on day 4 of eating a chicken salad Caesar wrap. Wow, look at the mountain. I hope that's in focus, but it's raining or starting to rain. It's very cloudy, so the mountain is so misty and beautiful. Today was like the perfect fall day. It was 70s, now it's in the 60s, and it was breezy and cloudy. Such a good day. Good morning. My laundry is in the machines and I'm going to crochet while I'm waiting. I am working on this cardigan. I have the back panel already done. The whole cardigan is worked in half double crochets. I'm working on the front right panel. There we go. Okay, this front panel is nearly done. Well, kind of. Okay, it's like halfway done. The yarn I am using is Lion brand 100% superwash merino in the color mushroom. I've been calling it my mushroom cardigan. I'm so excited to finish this cardigan and I'm very excited to wash and block it because I think the yarn is really going to bloom after I wash it. Right now it feels very spongy. This just has a different texture. That's why I'm hoping that after I wash it and block it, it's going to, you know, the yarn will bloom and it will be different, but maybe it won't be. I still like it. It's not putting me off of it. It's still very soft and warm. It just has an interesting texture. The pattern that I'm using is the Crochet Everyday Cotton Cardigan. The whole thing is worked in half double crochets, so it's very easy. This is a size 3 yarn, which is light, or maybe it's just a DK. I'm not really sure. I'm using a size H hook. So it looks like there's a knot in the middle of my ball. I hate that. I hope it can hide well in the garment. I hope it doesn't stick out very much. I'll probably cut off some of that, but that's really freaking annoying. I hate when they do that. We are done with the laundry this morning. We're gonna go into a thrift store that I love to go into and find yarn. I am mic'd up over here, which feels very strange to do, but okay. We're just gonna go see if we can find anything cool, and if I do, I might provide some commentary. If I don't, then, you know, okay then. See you in there. Okay, in, wow. Ooh, I like that color. I'm back from thrifting. I didn't get any yarn because I didn't see anything that really stood out to me, but as you can see, there were a lot of different varieties. I think a lot of it is acrylic, but there are definitely some more natural fibers in there. Can't quite tell because there's some that feel really scratchy, and to me they're like totally natural fibers, but I also don't know unless I light it on fire, because you can tell if there is a natural fiber in there or if it's acrylic by the way it burns. If it melts, then it's usually made of acrylic. Of course, there might be like some wool in there, but for the most part, it's acrylic because it's plastic and plastic melts. And if it's a natural fiber, it will burn and it smells like hair. Like if you've ever smelled burning hair, then that's it. I try to buy things that I actually need or I'm going to use. As you saw, there were a ton of crochet hooks. So I ended up getting 2 of them and they just happen to be the cutest colors ever. Inline hooks are my favorite. They look like this right here. These are not inline hooks. These are, what are they called? Tapered hook, I believe. They were $1.95 each, which is a good deal considering new crochet hooks can be like $3 to $4 or so, especially ones that have like a thick rubber handle like this. The sizes I got are an L. I don't think I have an L. This one was an 8mm. This is a 7. This is an L. This one doesn't have a letter. That is the size difference. There's not much of a size difference. I think 7mm are actually really hard to find if I'm not mistaken. So when I saw the 7, I was like, okay, take that for sure. I would have loved to buy them all, but I don't need them all and I didn't want to spend that much money. So these will do. I got these pants. These will kind of be hard to hold up, but they are green corduroy pants. They are from J. Crew. And I got them for $7.99, which is a steal for sure. They have the leg that I like, which is like not super skinny, but not super wide. So whenever I find pants that fit me and I like them and they have this type of leg, I will definitely buy them. They have actual pockets, although they are short. There's pockets, so that's nice. They're not the fake ones. They're in really great condition and I'm pretty sure they will fit me well. I'll do a little try on when we get home. And the next thing that I got was this bag. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. And I'm pretty sure it's brand new. The brand is JJ Winters. I've never heard of that. There's no other information on here. It's like a little crossbody type bag. It doesn't feel or smell like real leather, which I am okay with. It has a zipper pocket inside and, you know, enough room for your phone and keys and small goodies. I forgot to mention that this bag was $5.97. I just looked up this JJ Winters bag online and the Real popped up and it said that it's selling for like $100, and then also on ThredUp I think it popped up and it was like $30 or $40. I did not know that. I don't know if this is a real one. I am assuming it is because I don't know. I don't know how to tell if it's fake. Of course, if it is that real one, it probably is real leather, which should last forever. It's freaking beautiful and I'm obsessed. I'm truly obsessed with this bag. And that is it for my thrift haul. It was $19, so not bad at all. We're at the garden. We're dumping this compost. Ew. Oh, okay. Oh my god. The hose sprayed water all over me. Apparently a piece of it is broken. I didn't know that, and I turned it on and it sprayed all over me. So annoying. All over everything. Everything is soaking wet. Do you see that? Ew. You know, I have to pull these Brussels sprouts this weekend and I am not ready to deal with these worms. Like, oh, no. These are my crochet hooks. This is the 7, which I think goes here. And let's see, this is an L. I don't think I have an L. This is an L. Whoops. Okay, so tempted to go back and buy like that entire set, but I won't. Kind of doing some reorganization back here. I have the tiny crochet hooks in the back. These are M, which is 9mm. I got this one, this metal one. I thrifted this one for like 95 cents or something. Such a steal. And there we have it. These are the J. Crew pants. They're like a tad too big, but that's totally fine. They fit though really well, I think. I love the leg. It's not too skinny. Even though this says that it's high-rise skinny, they are not too skinny, which I like. I've been looking for corduroy pants, so I'm so excited that I found these. Pair with this bag. Oh, I'm in love. Oh, I love it so much. Very happy with my purchases. I just showered, so I'm sorry that I look like this, but I just got the mail and I got a really exciting package. I am so excited to look through this. Oh my gosh. So I got this used on Amazon, which I love buying used books on Amazon. So I just got this one today and I got this one last week. Oh, it is a beautiful book. Like, it's so, so beautiful. I've looked through it, but I haven't dove in there and read it. Although I did see some patterns that I really want to make, like this pillow. I think it's like a decorative pillow. I don't know what you call it. It's called a bolster pillow here. There we go. It's like a cylindrical pillow. They used Wool in the Gang Crazy Sexy Wool to make it, but I want to make one out of boucle. I got this boucle from Color Mart recently. It's on a cone. I think I'll be able to use it for this one. Let's see. They used a really chunky yarn and 150 yards. I can't remember how many yards this is, and it's not chunky. I'll put the stats like somewhere over here, whatever it's made with, the weight of it, how many yards, blah blah blah. Anyway, it's classified as boucle, so I'm very excited to work with it. Wow, this is a beautiful book. I love the colors. Whoa. Oh my gosh, how fun. Oh my god, it says no longer property of Seattle Public Library. So this was once a library book. I'm not sure why they got rid of it, but I love this purple swirly thing. Ugh, just the colors, I'm obsessed. That blue and the grid, whoa. So this has knitting patterns and crochet patterns, and that is why I bought it, because I do both. And I'm so excited to look through it. This, I love it. I really want to make this. This looks so fun, and she looks like she's having a great time. It's called the Polo Shirt, and it's for intermediate crocheters. I'm not sure if I'm there yet, but oh yes. Okay, I'm covering up the pattern so I don't give it away, but ooh, oh, that looks so cute. Wow, shaggy cushion. Oh, okay, this color, the halo, the fuzziness, I'm obsessed. I want this. That is so pretty. 78% mohair, 13% merino, and 9% polyamide. Anyway, very excited about these two books. When I have gone through them thoroughly and made some things out of them, I think I'll give a book review. Wow. Don't you love when your animals finally use the stuff that you bought them? He really loves his cave. Look at you. You got this. Remember those jars that we cleaned up the other day? This was like a pasta sauce jar. Little spice jars. This one's from Trader Joe's. It's the applesauce jar. I love this one. Another day, another burrito. This is what happens when my girlfriend goes out of town. I only eat burritos. Okay, so I just got done at PT and I am about to go grocery shopping. I decided to take my new purse out. It's currently holding my wallet, my grocery list, keys, and one pen. Pretty much all I can fit in there. Here's my grocery list. I don't have too many things here. I'm gonna do some really simple dinners, I think, this next week. I'm back from grocery shopping. Welcome to this corner of my kitchen. This is where the food goes. I spent like $130 and I only had minimal impulse buys, I think. That's good. I have more tortillas. My grocery bill probably wouldn't have been as much as it was if I didn't buy all of these, but if you bought 5, you get $1 off, and they were only $2.99. This is the Country Crock Plant Cream. It's heavy whipping cream and it's dairy-free, of course. They're usually $3.99, which is really reasonable. That's like so reasonable, and this shit is amazing. It is exactly like heavy cream. Whatever you need to use heavy cream for, you can use this. You can even make whipped cream. I bought more everything bagel hummus and cucumbers. This will be the third one that I have consumed in like 2 weeks. Amazing chicken strips that I told you about in the last vlog, I think. Plant-based 7-grain crispy tenders. Morningstar sausage links. Beyond steak. So over here is where I keep my like vegetables that don't need to be refrigerated. And I have tomatoes over here ripening from the garden because I had to pick them when they were green. And this is all I have left. I don't think they're gonna make it actually. I think I might have to compost these. We have an onion, potatoes, more potatoes, avocados, tomatoes. This is the impossible beef for the gyros. We have Persian cucumbers, asparagus, broccoli, parsley, bananas. Okay, so over here, I had to buy oregano. This was an impulse buy. These are gummy bears. These are the 12 flavor gummy bears from Sprouts. They're in the bulk section and I highly recommend them if you like gummy things. I also had to buy marjoram. I don't know if that's how you say that, but they didn't have it in the bulk section, so I had to buy like a jar of it, which I loathed doing that. This was literally the only marjoram they had in the entire store. I guess it's not really like a popular herb. I don't know. I don't really see like too many recipes using it, but this is for the gyros, so I needed to make sure I had this because I have a feeling this is like the flavor of a gyro, you know? But I don't really know because I have no idea what it actually tastes like or smells like. I just opened it. I don't know. It says it has a warm, slightly sharp flavor with sweet notes. It does smell a little sweet. It's popular in French, Italian, and Portuguese cuisines. Okay. I don't know, for some reason I was thinking this was like a Greek seasoning, but it doesn't even say that on the label, so I'm just wrong about that. That's coming from someone who went to culinary school. So Sprouts is where I made the most impulse purchases, okay? I love like healthy soda. I bought a bunch of things. So I got this Wild Wonder, if you haven't ever had it, it's so freaking good. I had this one like last week and it's strawberry passion and it'll taste like straight up strawberry juice. It is so good. It has probiotics, prebiotics, all that good stuff in there. And yes, it has strawberry juice and passion fruit juice. Oh my God. So freaking good. And I also got peach ginger and mango gold. These are my favorite sodas in the world. This is a grape Olipop. So good. So freaking good. I didn't even drink grape soda when I would drink soda back in the day, you know? But I freaking love these so much. And I got kombucha because it was 2 for $5. So I got sucked into it and the flavors look really good. This is Island Mango. It's mango, passion fruit, and green tea. This one is Strawberry Fields, strawberry, hibiscus, and green tea. I literally have a SCOBY like right here. Actually, a lot of SCOBYs that I've been keeping alive for about a year now. I've used them within the last year, but I haven't done it in like months now. So someday we should definitely make kombucha again instead of just buying it. This is vegan feta from Trader Joe's. This is for the gyro. This is the best tofu in the world. It's the super firm tofu from, again, Trader Joe's. These are San Marzano tomatoes that I need for a bolognese that I'm making. And this is the best non-dairy yogurt. It's made with cashew and it's plain and it actually tastes like a plain yogurt. Sometimes when you buy plain yogurts that are non-dairy, they're sweet. Totally ruins the vibe. If you're like me and you use plain yogurt as like sour cream, this is the one to buy. It will actually taste like sour cream and it's also a really good base for anything that you need yogurt for, like tzatziki. I think that's it. That's it for the grocery haul. I'm gonna eat now because I haven't eaten all day and it's 3. That's good. Is this a weird angle? I don't know. But I got a new phone and it just arrived in the mail. So I wanted to do like a little unboxing because Apple products are just amazing to unbox. They're just so satisfying to, you know, unwrap. This is the iPhone 15 Pro Max, I think. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. I'm so excited to just take a photo with this or film with this, anything. Like, are you kidding me? I need a case like immediately. I don't want to take this like out of the house. I used to have like the bigger phone, Pro or something, like so many years ago. I don't even know what version iPhone that was. And then I got, I guess this one is also a Pro, but it's smaller. So when it was time to upgrade, I was like, okay, I want that bigger phone. It looks like the same size, I guess, this way, but it is just a little bit bigger, which, okay, cool. What do I do first? Is that the back? Is this just what the back looks like, or is there like a cover on it? No, there has to be like some cover. Okay. Whoa. Oh my gosh. So shiny. Is there something on the back? There has to be. It feels so strange. I guess not. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, what is this? I need struck. It already fell. Oh my god. I literally cannot leave the house with that thing without a case. Like, I'm so freaking clumsy. Well, that was my new phone unboxing. Now I have to figure out how to use it. So thanks for watching. Oh my gosh, it's so incredibly windy. Leaves are flying everywhere. Beautiful. Dinner is going to be easy, I think. So I'm making, this is not dinner over here. We need to make beans, which are soaked. I soaked them like days ago, maybe 3 days. Who knows? They've been in there too long. We have beefless grounds. We have an onion. Okay, we have to make rice and beans, which I'm gonna do in the Instant Pot. Smoked paprika, oregano, garlic powder, or at least the rest of it. A little bit of chili powder, cumin, coriander. Okay, 20 minutes on high. A little soupy, not sure why. I was not prepared for the temperature out there. It is so cold out. All right, so I was just informed that we are gonna have a hard freeze tonight, and it's gonna be snowing tomorrow on and off, I think, or at least that's what it says. That means the plan today is to go to the garden and rip everything out. All right, I was going to wash all of this in with the hoses here, but I forgot they turned off the water. So I'm gonna do my best to remove all the dirt. This is what the plots look like. Cover them in fleece. I hope that will do. And I'm ready to go home now. Totally love the idea of growing Brussels sprouts, but when it comes time to clean them, it is such a pain in the ass, especially if you don't use pesticides. There are worms in like all of the folds of the leaves, and it's honestly so disgusting. Look at these beautiful onions. I'm actually really surprised at how big they are. I was not expecting that. I thought all of them were gonna look like this thing, so these kind of shock me. I believe you're supposed to cure them or something if you want to store them at room temperature, but I'm not sure what to do with these yet. I think I might have to put them in the fridge until tomorrow, and I hope it doesn't ruin them. I know you're not really supposed to refrigerate whole onions like this, but I think I might have to. So much kale. All of this kale is washed and worm-free. These are the Brussels leaves. These are also worm-free. There were multiple huge worms that came off of these, and it was really, really gross. Everything is weighed out except for the Brussels sprouts. I decided to put them away, and I'm gonna work on them tomorrow because it's past 9 and I have been standing since about 10 a.m. This is kale, the onions, and the daikon is in there. I ran out of bags like this, so I kind of had to shove everything in here. I'm gonna wrap it in this towel, and I'm gonna process these tomorrow. In the dehydrator we have catnip and parsley, and right here we have garlic chives, which I've never had before. They grew really nicely, so I hope that they will still be there in the springtime. I'm going to dry them and just kind of break them up and put them in a jar tomorrow. Good morning. It's supposed to snow today. Be prepared for the outside. Okay, it is the next day. I had to stop midway through the Brussels sprouts last night because my body was telling me to sit the F down. So I did. And what I'm doing is I have to pretty much rip off the first layer of all of the Brussels sprouts because there are tiny cabbage caterpillars hiding in there, which is so disgusting, but I'm going to make it work and, you know, save these Brussels sprouts. I will be cutting them in half, I think, and blanching them and then freezing them, so that will kill anything, of course, but I still don't want to eat them. I already soaked them in the sink, but there are still all kinds of things in there. I'm gonna work on that, and also the kale, onions, daikon, everything that's in here, I'm gonna have to preserve as well. The dehydrator's on because I totally forgot to turn it on at night, which I probably should have, because when I woke up this morning it was 56 degrees because my heater is not working and we're about to get like a snowstorm, so this dehydrator is kind of heating up the house, which is nice. I'm gonna have 2 pots going. Unfortunately, I only have 1 large burner. To prepare Brussels sprout leaves for freezing, I cut them up into like squares or so. That seems to do the trick. There's like a big stem like this. I try to cut it semi-small so it kind of cooks. So I'm gonna grab a handful of these and plop them in. And then I set a timer on my watch for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, I scoop them out and I place them in a bowl with a strainer so all that extra water drains out. And then I repeat the process. Now I know you can't see it, but the peaks of the mountains were all covered in snow already and it's coming towards us. I think while I cut up kale, I'll give you a little time lapse of this snowstorm coming for us. These are the onions and daikon. I am going to have to do something with these at a later time because I'm still working on kale. That is how much I have blanched so far, and this is how much I have left. So not too bad. I think I'm gonna blanch these and then vacuum seal them tomorrow maybe, or maybe the next day. I have to go to the airport tomorrow and it's snowing, so probably get to it on Monday. This is all of the kale that has been blanched. It is almost 8 p.m. and I'm just exhausted, and once again my body is like, you need to sit down, so I'm gonna listen to that. I know this was probably a really long vlog, so if you are still here, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.